My phone. I want my phone to
In
stay
fact,
exactly like that.
Your phone needs to. You can't turn it off because then we won't hear your audio. So
What do you
as
mean?
is. Because you know, every time we go in the
just
studio, we say turn the phone off. But
Hey,
when
Luenell.
it's on-
Oh, okay.
May I have your beautiful face in this little photo over here? Oh, we need to get you
I'm
higher
sorry.
up.
No,
You know
I'm not, no, just come down a little bit. I can't come up high. I'm short.
But I can put you.
There
on
you
a
go.
different- I could put you there. I'll
No, you
be up
just
here.
got to lean over with me.
Let's just do
Talk
it
to your
like
boobs.
Luenell. How are you? All right, hold on. Maybe I can go down.
Yeah, you can. Look at God.
Hey. All right. Hi, Cherise. Folks are already checking in. Do you need something to put that on?
No, I just found it.
Oh, okay. That works. So we're doing Facebook Live on the KBLX Facebook fan page, and we're also doing Facebook Live on Luenell's phone. as
Yeah.
well.
Cool.
But is this your personal page or is this your fan page?
That's
Luenell?
my personal.
I don't know.
fan
You have
page.
two.
Your
I get
personal-
I don't know.
Do
Yeah,
we
it's-
want to tell people how to get to that one?
Anyway, I don't know. If you're watching on the official Luenell,
Yeah.
okay, that's great.
Okay.
If you're watching on Luenell Campbell, okay, that's great.
Okay, that's great. Wherever you're
If you're
watching.
watching on Instagram, I don't know how you got there, but okay, that's great.
And if you're watching on the official KBLX Facebook fan page, thank you. What's going on? I'm Sterling James, and we are in our KBLX studios. I'm actually live on the radio right now, but the original bad girl of comedy,
Yes.
Luenell, is back in the Bay Area. Welcome back. We love you. We miss
I love
you.
my yay area.
Hold on, we gotta get you on the camera. I
Oh,
know you
God,
can't
I'm
see.
looking at the wrong tab. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
You're in there.
I'm like, hey, everybody. Okay.
But we can see you over
Sorry,
there,
folks.
too.
No, that's fine. Hi,
Okay.
everybody.
Yeah. Okay, so first and foremost, I wanted to hear about your trip to Las Vegas. I know that you were just in Las Vegas for the Soul Train Awards with your daughter. Tell us about that because there are so many intricate little ups and downs with that whole adventure. So tell us.
Sterling and I first met in Vegas, right at the Soul Train Awards. You were just reminding me of maybe 3 years ago. Then after that, I came to the Soul Train Awards and I hosted the digital red carpet. Who would know that this year when I went to the Soul Train Awards, it'd be to watch my daughter's first nationally televised award show. She's a dancer. She opened the show with Tisha and Tashina in the blue coat. She's fire. She's everything. You can go to Instagram as well at Luenell, at Luenell to see. So that was very sentimental. But I have a residency in Vegas as well. Well, she didn't have residency. I have residency. She was just there, and I'm there every Sunday at the Jimmy Kimmel Comedy Club in the Link Promenade Sunday nights at 10. So when we finished watching her at the Soul Train Award, we had to split and go over, and then she came to my show. And so it was just a family affair, mommy-daughter takeover in Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Tell us about your relationship with your daughter and share her name or her status or what she's up to if you care
My
to.
daughter, her name is Danelle. A lot of people in Bay Area remember seeing her when I used to be on the Soul Beat television
Soul
network
Beat,
in the
yes.
Bay Area, and they saw me bring my baby there. And my relationship with my daughter is complicated because being a working mother in the industry, I miss a lot of important family events and things like that. You know, like her prom. Like I paid for her prom. It was like one of those my super sweet 16 over the top prom. It had celebrities. It had a photo booth. It had massage guys. Manly Hands Massage Company was there. But it didn't have no mommy.
I was going to say, but were
wasn't
you there?
No, I wasn't there. Her
okay.
father was there, and everybody was there, but I wasn't there. So, of course, like any good millennial would, she, throws that in my face when she want to play dirty. But I don't play dirty, and that's what it is, and you can't change it. Shut up before you get your ass whooped. But
Mama said.
Mama said. But she, luckily, is not one of those kids that's sitting at home, while mommy's on TV and says, what am I going to do in my life? My daughter was exposed to dance very early in life when she was at Ephesians Church of God in Christ in Berkeley, California.
B-Town.
And her granny put her in dance. When you pray the praise dance at the church. So she started doing that. And there's one thing to do that. It's another thing to have a real knack for it. So it was in her, and she loved it and had passion for it from an early age. And she kept pursuing it. And more dance classes and more than tap and modern and African and ballet and everything. And then she wanted to major in it in college and did. Went to San Diego State University, dance fine arts major, communications minor, and now she's, on the stage of Soul Train, and it's just on up from here.
You sound so proud, Mama Luenell.
I said I got one. If you got 4 kids, one of them you ain't proud of. There's always one of them bastards lurking in the background to jack your life up. But I only got one and done. I can educate one. I can keep up with one. I can feed one. Everybody ain't built the same. I did what the Bible said. I was fruitful. I multiplied once.
Okay, I also have one. My baby girl is 7 going on 18. And so if ever you would like to impart, wise advice upon me.
7 years
please.
old.
Valentine's
Did she stay
baby.
home alone yet?
No.
Oh, we did all that shit. Didn't we stay home alone at 7? If you not
At 7?
Yeah, they call it latchkey kid.
I know I did.
Because we could do it. But these kids, they be home, be up on the internet trolling, and so you can't leave these kids home alone anymore. And plus, there are too many weirdo predator fools out here, not no more. And so, 7 years old is that's a cute age. Let me see. 8, 9. Do you have Cash App?
I don't have Cash App. Why are you going to send me some money?
No, because every parent with a kid in the double-digit ages, 10, 11, 12, you got Cash App. Because these little bastards don't want you to write them a check no more. They don't want to go to Western Union. They don't want to go to MoneyGram. They're like, Mom, I need $25 right now. Mom, just download the Cash App. Mom, download Cash App, and you can send it to me right now. Mom, are you doing it? Go to the App Store, Mom. Mom. So you will have Cash App.
Okay.
I promise you that.
Okay, so advice from Luenell on how to raise my child is get Cash App. Okay.
It's going to be a necessity. You won't want to. I fought it, but it's a necessity.
I'll do it. Tell us about your relationship with Las Vegas and Jimmy Kimmel.
Well, I'm very proud to be one of only 2 black women on the Las Vegas Strip that have a residency doing stand-up comedy. Yeah. One is the great Marsha Warfield from Night Court days. And you millennials don't know about Marsha.
You need to look her up.
In Xers or whatever that means. Yeah, Marsha's down there. And she's living her best life. And I am at the Jimmy Kimmel Comedy Club. Some of you might have seen me on Jimmy Kimmel a few weeks ago. And which is a really big thing because, to get on Kimmel, what else we got? With Carson dead. So can't go on Johnny Carson. But, you got Kimmel. Leno's gone. So Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon. You do all the Jimmys. And then...
do the Jimmys,
Do the
Luenell.
Jimmys.
You got on Jimmy's couch.
And wear Jimmy, too. Yes, I got on the couch. I didn't have to come out and go, ha-cha-cha, and tap dance and do no material. I got to sit and talk with him intelligently and fun, flirty, very cute. And so I'm there every Sunday night at 10 o'clock. I've been there in Las Vegas. I've been there for months. I'll be there right now until January 5th. And I'll also be there on New Year's Eve.
Hey.
So and if any of y'all ain't got no New Year's Eve plans yet, you want to come and turn up, then you can come and turn up with me. When you say turn up, I can't mention this person's name, but a person very close and dear to me this weekend, my daughter, got drunk and lost her purse and her phone. So people, when you come to Las Vegas, take heed. When it's time to go, you better go. Because if you hang out in Vegas that extra day, something is going to go terribly wrong.
Looks like
Las Vegas is a place to let you know when it's time to go.
She left her phone and her purse in Las Vegas.
She's going to kill me for putting this on Facebook Live. But, the family... but if somebody found a purse or phone, it probably belonged to my daughter. I said, listen, I couldn't even get mad. I'm like, you know how many people have got drunk and lost their purse and their phone last night in Las Vegas? But the thing about Las Vegas is you ain't going to never get them back because in Las Vegas there is no lost and found. They're just lost.
Just lost.
It's just lost.
Found it, mine now. It's like lost socks. All right, so we are talking relationships with Luenell. I'm Sterling James. We're definitely going to talk about your show coming up with DL Hughley. Welcome back to Oakland. That's coming up on November 30th.
November 30th, Saturday, November 30th.
Details, KBLX.com. But first, as we continue to talk relationships, let's talk relationships with Eddie Murphy. You just did Dolomite. Auntie, the hair was everything.
Thank you, girl. That was that old Fairfax snatchback
That was so
feather.
good.
I really wore that in real life back when I had her. I got
really
that. I
good.
achieved that effect with the good old sponge roller. The sponge roller.
So as you all were portraying the family and friends and the intricacies of Rudy Ray's life, how important was it for Eddie and for you to employ so many comedians in lead roles in Dolomite Is My Name?
You know, I think people like to have comedians around because even in A Star Is Born, you had Dave Chappelle, me, Eddie Griffin, Dice Clay, and you don't have to write for us as intricately, maybe, because with a comedian around, we're going to come up with something way funnier than what you wrote anyway. You can't be in our mind. Nobody can do that. I think that Eddie has a appreciation for, you know, certain type of comedians that hold their own and stuff, but it really wasn't just Eddie. It was really, you know, Craig Brewer as well, who's the director who did Hustle and Flow before Dolomite, did Dolomite, and now it's just completed Coming to America, The Quest, which is the formal name, The Quest.
Oh, it's not Coming to America 2?
No, it's
The
Coming to
Quest?
America, The Quest.
Okay, we'll talk about that in a minute for
Yes.
sure.
So anyway, I don't know what the process was. I don't know if it's just coincidence, but there's, you know, Leslie Jones is in it, Rodney Perry is in it. He's from the Bay Area too, and Nav Green and, you know, Arsenio. No. I'm getting my Coming to America and my Dolomite cast mixed up because there's some of the same.
Same people, sure.
Wesley's in both, and I'm in both, and Arsenio's in both. And you know,
Eddie's in both.
Eddie's in both, so I just got mixed up. Plus, I ate a couple of edibles this morning, girl. I think that gummy one is just kicking in. That's why we smashed them cupcakes in the car.
So are we talking Dolomite or Coming to
We're
America?
talking Dolomite, but I mixed it up with Coming to America. Oh, what was the question? Anyway, moving on. Shit.
Okay, then let's move on.
No, it was great. It was great to have. I mean, the energy every day was over the top because you talk about everybody, every grip, every caterer, everybody happy to be there. You know, everybody wants to see Eddie, you know. And he's very, very nice, very, very sweet, and very, you know, calculated in his shit.
I love that you said that the writers don't have to write quite as much for comedians specifically. And if they did, you all wouldn't follow it anyway, really,
Well,
would you?
we do depending on the director.
Okay.
If you have a hard-ass director that say, don't go out script, please, then that's what you have to do. And you have to pretty much drop the comedic creativity of it and just try to put that into the words that are given to you. But any director with any smarts is going to let a comedian do what the hell they do.
That's what they
And
do.
you're going to get that go. Do 5 takes of the same shit. You're going to get 5 different takes, you know. And it's wonderful to work with people like that you can bounce off of and just, you know, make magic with. It was a project close to Eddie. Sorry for many years. He knew Rudy. I knew Rudy. I worked with him like 5 times. And, you know, I know that if there's one thing Rudy Ray Moore wanted, it was to not be forgotten.
Yes.
Don't forget I was here. I was here, damn it. And, you know, when we first got the audition for Dolomite, I'm like, they said, yeah. I'm like, I said, Dolomite? And they said, yeah, come to the story of Rudy Ray Moore. I said, what? Because you're like, ain't nobody checking for Rudy. But yet, here you got Eddie in the back of his mind, kept this underdog man. And now, not only did he make successful janky movies, but now his life has been epitomized in history forever. You know, with Eddie playing him, you know, I couldn't be prouder to be affiliated with that. Was that the right question?
Rudy, you will not be forgotten.
You will not be forgotten, Rudy.
Ever.
Put your weight on it, Rudy.
Okay, so let's talk about Coming to America, and it's not Coming to America 2. It is actually officially called
Coming to America, The Quest.
The Quest. Quest. Where are we going? And what's your role? Because I looked on IMDb and all that. It says Luenell, but it doesn't say who you are going to portray.
Exactly.
Is it secret? So
It's a little bit of a secret. We can't give away too much, but I want to rest everybody out there and put your mind at ease. Literally, this is the best script I've ever read, movies or television, in my career. They bring back everybody. I can show you pictures of the air. They bring back everybody from the first one that is relevant. Like, Soul Glow's not back because she married, Akeem, so later, which is Jerry Curl. And I think that the thirsty sister, she's not back. And, she's around somewhere, but still been a thirst spot. But, she's not in the movie. The great Madge Sinclair, who played Prince Hakeem's mother, she passed away. And that's the only reason she's not there. We make reference to her in the film. But the great James Earl Jones is in the building. John Amos, the famous McDowell's. John Amos is there and all his, good timesness. We love John Amos, and the guys in the barbershop, those Jewish guys and stuff, they're all there. The original mic drop, Randy Jackson. Randy Jackson mic drop, mic too, Randy Johnson. Randy Johnson, the Sexual Chocolate, they're in the building, and then there's a lot of other secret plots and twists, but it's a very beautiful, beautiful story. The wardrobe is going to make you want to vomit. It's so beautiful. Ruth Carter put her ass in that shit.
So, and Ruth Carter is doing all of the costuming. And, of course, Ruth Carter won the Oscar for Black Panther. And she's done...
First black woman, female... black wardrobe person.
Yeah, she's worked on so many movies. Tell us about the relationship between Eddie and Arsenio Hall so far.
They are like two bad kids. Really, I got to witness it for myself. They sniggle and kiki and shit. Eddie and Arsenio's forever doing like this. And it's usually Arsenio. Arsenio is the bad one. Eddie is the innocent. But Arsenio is messy, and it was hilarious. And it's just great to see them work. Great to, you look at Eddie and, you look at like Boomerang and, Norbit, which was epic to me. And because, Eddie can play all the clumps and stuff, but play that nerd so well. I love that. And when you leave Oakland and you go to Hollywood, it's not the money I was seeking because there was none at that time. But to meet people that you grew up watching on TV, like for me to meet John Amos, like I cried. Yeah. Because he's like everything. And my daddy wasn't shit. And so John Amos, well, this is a Facebook one, right?
This is true.
Okay, I'm not going to say this on the air. She said that you can act up on the Facebook one, but don't act up on the air. Yeah. And so we're not on the air.
No,
my daddy wasn't shit, and everybody in my family knows he wasn't shit.
I wasn't responding to you using the word. Okay. I was responding to
the fact that my daddy wasn't shit. He wasn't shit. So let me say it again. And so, but no, when a mother can leave you $1 inheritance, $1, that's the F you from the grave. I would not rest until I dig that bastard up and set him on fire. But anyway, John Amos is like my daddy in my heart. You okay, girl? He wasn't shit. And so it was wonderful to meet John Amos. And I think the word is out now, of course, that Wesley Snipes is in it. And Wesley is a damn fool. If you saw Dolomite, you saw a new Wesley that was very, very funny.
Yes.
Very, very funny. And he's even funnier in Coming to America, The Quest.
The Quest.
And there's just so many surprises and stuff. You're just going to love it.
Can you tell us where we're going in this quest?
Going
just back to Africa?
Back to Queens. It's going to be between Zamunda and Queens.
Okay.
Zamunda and Queens.
Okay.
It's between there.
Okay. We're talking relationships with Luenell, dear KBLX Nation. We talked about a relationship with her daughter. We've talked about her relationships with Jimmy Kimmel in Las Vegas. We have talked about Eddie Murphy. We need to talk about your relationship with Bruno Mars.
Charlie, listen.
We do. We need to know.
Everybody calm down. Listen. It's true.
It's
It's true. Our love is real. I have the DMs to prove it. I've also been sanctioned by his girlfriend, Jessica Caban, is okay with me being his side piece. And I play my position. We keep it on the low. We keep it cute. But, we've made videos together, not sex tape, because that's not what our relationship is about. I hold my relationship with Bruno dear to my heart. He's like a little baby that you just want to kiss in the mouth sometimes.
he's just about the right size for you too, Luenell.
I want to carry him in my pocket. But, in this old day and age of all this old trap music and auto-tune, I'm sorry. I come from a different age. Yes, I love Motown, but I love the 70s and I love funk. I even love disco and stuff. For Bruno to make music that unifies every age, everybody, every nationality, and it's just about partying. That's why he have you lock up your phones when you go to his concert. Sometimes they give you a bag, lock your phone, so you can't be like this through the concert. You actually have to look up and participate. And he's like, the first song he sings after he comes out to like Uptown Funk, he sings a song called I Took Your Phone Away. I took your phone away. Because he wants you to really look and enjoy. He's an
He
entertainer.
can really sing.
Yes, and he plays like 9 instruments. Like, get out of here.
And he's just a consummate entertainer.
And he's a little
Ooh.
flirty gentleman, and that's where I love blossomed backstage and everything. And the things that were said between he and I, they're private.
But you can see it in your eyes.
I'm
he was giving you the
blushing
eyes,
in
and
case
he was
any of you watching some black and white. I'm because old folks, they don't know how to put the color on the phone. They say, ooh, like a little black and white TV.
All right, so let's talk about I'll Be Sure then.
Oh my God, you're going through my whole stable now. Wait a minute.
Oh, the Stallions.
You're going through all the stallions. Sterling. Al and I have a very...
Oh, Al and I.
It's Al. I call him Al.
All right.
Al and I have a very delicious relationship as well. He leans on me for comfort at times, and I'm glad to provide that. He's showing up at my shows and giving my audience members great deals of squeals and fun and faintings. I mean, he still got it.
He's still
like he trusts me.
is.
He walk up on you, girl. You better don't leave your girl around me. And he's Lisa says he's dreamy.
Dreamy, delicious.
He's very dreamy. I like them dreamy boys, but I like a thug every now and then too. Who would I like to thug it? Because I'm really kidding. I ain't got time for no thugs in my life no more. I'm trying to get my 401k together.
You were a big fan of Nipsey Hussle, though.
I'm wearing this jacket right now. The marathon continues. Yeah.
Marathon clothing.
Yeah. And yes, I was, but for the wrong reasons. I can't say that I was all off into his music and like, oh my God, this guy is so deep. He listened to the message he said. That wasn't why I first got put on to Nipsey. I first got put on to Nipsey because he's cute. I was like, ooh, he's
You
so
thought
cute.
he was fine. You
He's
thought
so
he was cute.
Who is this cute boy? Look at all this hair.
You
I
lost
like
another
boys
one of
with
your
hair.
stallions. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that wouldn't hurt. But once I did get and I got a big poster that he had signed. He had just done the in-store, and I missed it by like 5 minutes. And it's all in my neighborhood. My neighborhood is his, neighborhood where his granny lived and where he went to school and stuff at, and where he, helped the community and went back to the school he went to and had it all painted and everything like that, new basketball courts and stuff. So it was just like I've lived through 7 assassinations, even though I was little. If you count Medgar, Malcolm, King, Kennedy King, Big Pop. That's 7. This is my daughter's first.
Wow.
So to have to help her process this and do this, it was sad. It was sad. And I feel bad for his children. I feel bad for Lauren. Watch the people around you. He said keep your circle tight. Watch the people around you because they're the ones who can get close to you.
What can you or can we do to continue to help his community, your community?
Well, we have to get up off our ass and quit waiting for somebody to give us something or build us something or hire us somewhere, and we have to do it ourselves. If there's any legacy that Nipsey left, it was entrepreneurship and to try to give back to your community. You know, we got to help each other up. You know, let's stop being all that. I got mine, you get yours, I'm out. We got to help each other, or we're never going to get out of this mess. Basically, it's us women that have to fix this big mess that all you men did politically and in the entertainment industry and in the boardroom and beyond. Is for us women, like Beyonce said, to fix everything. So it's going to be some baller-ass women coming through, running companies. You're just going to have to suck it up, guys. You work for, Auntie now. And that's what it is. We got to do it ourselves.
Okay. We got your back. Please let us know what we can do to support here back in the Bay at KBLX. Okay, Luenell?
Yes, Sterling.
Okay. Lastly, let's talk about this show you have coming up November 30th at the Paramount, back in the Bay Area, home for the holidays. It is, what is it called? Unplugged? DL Hughley Unplugged with Luenell and Dominique.
Well, we're all unplugged, first of all. Unplugged, unhinged, on all of that stuff. And it's special for me because I haven't been on the Paramount stage in like 25 years.
What?
I did a show there many years ago. It was me, Louis Dixon, Sinbad. And then the second time I was there was me, John Hinton, who's Overton, and Bernie Mac. But that was before I even left Oakland. I've been in L.A. for 19 years. But I haven't been on the Paramount stage for 25 years.
Wow.
And so this will be the first time that I'm coming back. Plus, DL and me worked together when I first started out. He was one of the first comedians I ever went to a couple of different places in their comedy with. So and then Dominique is amazing and hilarious. And if you watch Black Jesus, she, played, I think, Corey Holcomb's wife on Black Jesus. It was a dysfunctional, wonderful relationship. And I just love Dominique. And Oakland's the town, and we're going to bring it. It's going to be great.
I cannot believe you haven't been on the Paramount Theater stage in 25 years.
It was by design. It was a hater move.
Oh, okay.
You know who you are. Where you at? You know who you are.
They know.
They know who they are.
They
sitting at home right now like, don't say my name. Don't say my name.
Don't say my name.
I don't owe you. I ain't going to say it damn
Her
name.
PR agent over here is saying,
Did I say his initials?
say the name.
His initials. My publisher like,
All the details are at kblx.com.
Except for that.
What? Except for the name of the person she was
Who
pointing
kept
at.
me off the Paramount stage for all
With
these years.
those
But it
fingers.
doesn't matter because the old me would have blurted that out, not giving a shit. But I'm mellowed. The doctor prescribed the edibles. Boyfriend.
No, it was his
It's one of
total
your
spam
stallions.
caller. I got
Girl,
one.
we know you got that boys in your phone up under Jenny and shit like that. Oh, it's Jenny. Hey, Jenny, let me go.
Jenny, meet you at the. We'll go shopping.
Yeah,
Okay,
we gotta
Jenny.
be about to shop later, Jenny.
Luenell, we love you.
Thank
We
you
support
so
you
much.
always. Please call on
I
us
support
ever.
female, bosses. Sterling, you a boss. You've been
you.
at this a long time.
Thank you, ma'am.
I'm glad to see you still here because they try to weed y'all out, y'all powerful women.
You can't move us.
Okay?
We run the world.
And I am
Girls.
telling you,
Oh, please take us out with a song, Luenell.
I'm not going. It's the best job I ever had. There's no way I am going. I cannot. No way. No way I'm leaving this job. No, I'm not leaving KBLA. I'm not leaving KBLA. I don't want to be free. I'm staying. And you are the 15th listener at KBLX.com. I'm out, everybody. See you in the Paramount. Come see me. I killed that shit, right? I killed that shit. It ain't funny. You
Can you
sing
hit
it,
that
can you
finish
sell it?
button with your fingernails?
Maybe. Let's see. Let me see.
No, you can't use the pen. That's
This
cheating.
is my stylist. It's made for